listen to me right now. Any of you that said anything to anyone who did not get the Fauci ouchie hokey pokey clot shot, you have nothing to say on this. What's going on, good people? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you're following me on YouTube, that you're also following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And don't worry about the spelling for Rumbo up there. It's supposed to be spelled like that, okay? Hit that like button right there for me, ladies and gentlemen. The thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And ladies and gentlemen, it does not mean that you like me or like the video per se. It just means that if you do like this particular type of content, with this commentary, these type of videos will consistently be recommended to you. And don't forget, if and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. That way you will be notified whenever I do post a video, all right? So again, I hope you guys are all having a good day out there. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I told y'all, whenever look, we going after everybody. Anybody that got anything to say in regards to normacy, I'm going to be there to defend that normacy, okay? So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the wicked witches of The View getting pissed off because RFK had something to say about America's current state, our health in regards to obesity. Whoopi Goldberg has the nerves to say something about what RFK said. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one of those videos where I'm going to be watching it with you. I'm going to be pausing it. If you don't like that type of format that I do, some of you like when I just post a video, let it play, then I talk afterwards. Some of you don't. I'm mixing it up. In this case, I'm going to be pausing because I like to hit on points, okay? In this case, I'm going to be pausing it. So you have your chance to go over to YouTube, type in The View, watch this episode all by yourself, right? But I'm getting ready to analyze this, so stay tuned. Here we go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to roll right on into this, guys, because we got to address this. Watch what is being said right here when we go into it. Here we go.
Secretary nominee RFK Jr. has railed against them, claiming America's addicted to drugs and weight loss should come from diet and exercise.
That's it. There it is. He's not lying. Coming from a medical professional, he's not lying. I'm going to dismantle some stuff. And again, for some of you that might try to go after me for my license and everything, good luck on that. And you better pay attention to how far you go with this. Because if you give your name and I get that and y'all try to like throw something at me, I can get your name and I will go after you. Try me.
But Elon Musk, nominee for the just made up Department of Government Efficiency and the actual real VP, wants to expand, yeah, you heard me, wants to expand access, saying nothing would do more to improve the health, lifespan, and quality of life for Americans than making the drugs affordable for everyone. Now, most Americans agree with Elon Musk, but, you know, the question is, who's the boss going to side with? But I just want to throw this out. Who's the boss going to side with?
So they're referring to President Trump. President Trump made a better decision this time because you know somebody that Trump sided with that's now going to be on trial for the deaths of a lot of and millions of Americans? The Fauci ouchie. Trump sided with him and look what happened. Oh, yeah, we're not going to get into it, but that's for another video. Yeah.
Because the medical cost of adult obesity-related disease in the U.S. range from $147 billion to nearly $210 billion per year. Yeah. So what is the downside of a miracle drug that cuts that much out of the budget? And if someone's doctor examines that, prescribes a medication, shouldn't that be the only metric of healthcare coverage? Why?
No. About to get in trouble. Let me tell y'all something. This is for informational purposes. I am not your doctor, okay? I'm not your doctor. When people come and they get examined, going through schooling, it's a good chance that if you are going through school right now and you want to be a doctor, you're most likely going to have a lot of your training when it comes to medicinal from pharmacists. Your thing is to be trained that when someone comes in with the issue, your mind is railing around about what medication you're going to be putting this person on to go after these so-called symptoms. In medicine, ladies and gentlemen, if we in medicine can get something passed to where we can classify something as a disease or a medical ailment, then we can treat that with pharmaceuticals. When it comes to obesity, that, in my opinion, is not a disease, but you can treat obesity medicinally. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Anything that can get passed through legislation regarding the medical world and can be classified as a disease or a medical ailment, a medical illness, it can be treated medicinally. That's why y'all see an uptick in mental illness. Anyway, that's it. I want to let y'all know that.
Why should a numbers cruncher with no medical background have any say in? I don't understand why you want to be in my business.
But let the record show, y'all have no smoke for Bill Gates. Hey everybody, so I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking how can you help and how can you donate towards the children to help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me and the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Who was the biggest vaccine pusher out there right now? Y'all have no smoke for him. What medical degree does he have? Huh? What medical background does he have? Clap on that. Huh? Where is it at? Where is his medical degree? Why is he even talking about anything related to vaccines whatsoever when he has no degree in immunology? He has no degree in virology. He has no degree in cytology, microbiology, biology, anything like that whatsoever. So why is he such a big pusher of something that he has no degree in? Yeah, I rest my case.
The part that is the most, I agree with Elon Musk on this and all that you're saying, but the real problem here is that it only costs about $5 to make these medicines, the semaglutides, Ozempic.
That's facts.
And they charge people over $1,000 a month.
Yes.
So even though this is the pharmaceutical issue that kills me, is that $5 accounts for a very slim profit. So there's a business model here. Somewhere between $5 and $1,000, can we not make this affordable for everyone while also allowing it to be a business? They need to allow generic versions and they need to allow competition so people can do it. They have too much money. This is why people are so pissed about healthcare.
Yes.
And
Let me ask y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. Because when I was going through med school, y'all, in our rotations, you learn a lot. Check this out. What do they mean by make it affordable? Let me ask all of y'all in here right now. How much do y'all pay for y'all vaccines? These are the most important things for your lives, right? These are life-saving medicines, right? Again, I ask you right now, every last person that's listening to me right now, how much are you paying for your vaccines? How much did any of y'all pay to get the Fauci hokey pokey clock shot? What about the Fauci hokey pokey clock shot booster number 1? What about number 2? What about number 3? What about number 4? What about number 5? How much did y'all pay for that? But those are essential to life, right? So then why, let me ask you this. How much is your insurance company, or if you have to pay out of pocket, are you paying for that insulin? How much you paying for that? Huh? How much you paying for that blood pressure medication? How much are you paying for that? Huh? How much are you paying for that? How much are you paying for that medication to keep your pain at bay when you go to pain management? How much are you paying for that? Since it's essential to life. How much are you paying for that? Yeah. That's what I thought.
I don't
like to throw, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't like to throw around the word miracle drug, but I've read up on these a ton. There's so many benefits. In addition to obesity, obviously diabetes, liver disease, kidney disease, there's also early indications that they can help treat alcoholism and drug addiction. These are huge. And if you think of just the impacts long-term to the economy and just the health and wellness of this country, but I don't think RFK wins out on this. Donald Trump would love to be able to say he made America healthy, fit, and skinny again, so I have a feeling he's not. He's not coming for our Ozempic.
He needs to start with himself, look in the mirror.
Joy, what are you talking about? Whoopi, what are you talking about? Come, y'all, show the audience in there clapping right now.
He slimmed down a little on the campaign trail.
Yep, that's true.
He's not on that.
But you know, about this health care.
Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Bear, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Okay, y'all, let's keep it going. Let me throw something else in there too. Whoopi Goldberg has the nerve to try to bring up RFK and what he's talking about in this thing. Go back and watch videos of RFK. He's well studied with this stuff, by the way. Nevertheless, wasn't Whoopi Goldberg the one who thought that Jill Biden was a real medical doctor? Yeah, okay.
Insurance issue. One thing that I was just reading is that Medicare is not allowed to cover medications used for weight loss alone. When are we going to start taking care of people in our society that are older, that have given in to this?
You rarely see a really fat old person. You know why? Because they die. That is the fact.
Well, the other thing is
they die because they're overweight.
Because they're overweight. The other.
So do young people. Y'all know that America, have y'all seen the obesity rate here in America? Have y'all seen it? Do you guys know how many patients, especially when I was a treating clinician and doing outpatient, do you know how many, I swear to y'all, every patient that I had that came to the clinic, every patient, I would say 75+% of them were obese. And out of that 75%, 50% of them were morbidly obese. And these weren't old people. They weren't old people. Now, it's interesting to me that no one wants to take the natural approach to getting these things taken care of. With obesity, there's a lot of ailments that come with obesity. High blood pressure, what they call hypertension. You have what they call diabetes, right? You can have venous insufficiency. You can have arterial insufficiency, where you got small valves in your veins that every time your heart beats, they go bloop. They go like this, bloop, bloop, bloop. Sometimes those valves don't even work right because you got so much fat, so much pressure there that they don't even pump sufficiently throughout your body. With obesity comes a whole lot of lung issues. With obesity comes a whole lot of bone density issues. With obesity comes a whole lot of mental illness because now you see in the world a certain way. With obesity comes so many crazy ailments in regards to your BMI. Y'all don't even know. Skin issues. Your body forms a natural mask. It releases sebum. Skin issues start to happen. Your skin becomes cracked. It becomes dry. The body trying to supply all this. And y'all, so many things that come with just because the fact that you are eating terribly. You're eating terribly wrong. And don't try to hit me with this bull crap like some people just naturally fat. BS. Absolute 100% BS. Just naturally fat. But yet there ain't no naturally fat people in those African commercials with the fly in the eyeball. How come they're not oh, come on, man. Don't give me that bull crap.
The other thing.
It's true. They have heart attacks.
And then
all the diseases.
Who's having heart attacks right now? And why do they have those diseases? All from being fat? Talk about that.
But the one last thing I'll say is,
you're not overweight, Whoopi.
Yes, she is. So are you, Joy?
The one last thing that I'll say is that Wegovy is covered for obesity by Medicare, but only if the patient already has cardiovascular disease.
Yeah. Well,
so
in addition to the older people, we have to take care of the people that are the lowest socioeconomically, because when we give and subsidize food, we give crap food.
Yes,
and crap food is the cheaper.
So you agree with RFK. That's what RFK is saying, right? So if you are saying that people that are on a social economic level, lower class folks, are getting bad food, highly processed food, you are agreeing with RFK. Yet at the same time, who is she to be able to say that? How come Whoopi is not coming at her? Come at her, Whoopi, and say, well, who are you to talk about certain kinds of food? You're not a foodologist. You're not a medical professional. Say that to her.
thing.
Yes.
And so we're poisoning the lowest by not feeding really healthy food to everyone.
Hold on one second.
That's what RFK said.
You know, this isn't just about food.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of...
This is sometimes people are born genetically larger.
Absolute bull crap. I don't care what anybody try to tell. Guys, listen to me when I tell y'all this. That just serves as a freaking excuse. That is an excuse out of this world. You are not going to be predisposed to being fat. You get fat based off of what you eat and what you are putting in your body, whether it's completely whole foods, natural foods, full nutritional foods with full vitamins, nutrients, and all kinds of things like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much they lie to you. That is nothing more than an excuse. Extensive study and then the hereditary stuff they try to throw at you. No, you're not going to be a hereditary fat child. If you don't feed your kids bad stuff, your kids are not going to be like that. Same exact thing goes for folks. What's the number one thing that runs amongst black people? Hypertension. Why is that? Because it's not. You're going to find out that the way that great grandma ate is the way that big mama ate. The way that big mama ate is the same way that grandma ate. The same way that grandma eat is the same way that mama eat. The same way mom eat is the same way most likely she taught you to eat, taught you to cook. And then that's why y'all all have the same exact type of things going on. You don't sit there and just be born fat. If you have, I can tell you right now, I don't care who you are. You don't think this? I'll put you up on the challenge right now. If you have a family right now, if you're listening to me right now and you are morbidly obese and your husband morbidly obese, or y'all both are considered to be obese and y'all have a newborn, I guarantee you right now, I can tell y'all exactly what it is that you're going to feed your child, that your child's not going to grow up to be no fat one because both of you guys are fat and it's passed down. Bull crap. All those things are as means to the medical field getting more money by putting you on medication, and you're going to be a long time person who I consider to be what I call in the hospitals. I say, y'all are no different than the folks I grew up with in the hood. Y'all got lifelong crackheads trying to cure everything with medicine. You got fat because of how you eat. Guess how you're not going to be fat? By not eating as much, by dieting. I don't even know what they call diet. Just don't eat as much. Exercise. You have a body that, based off of what your body looks like and what we look at it from a physiological, from a physiological and an anatomical standpoint, the fact that you have muscles, the fact that you have all these things, you were created to move. And if you are not moving and you're sitting stagnant all the time and eating, you're going to get fat. Guess how they get these animals fat out there that we eat almost every day? They just keep these animals in one place. These animals don't move, but they eat. Because if those animals was to be what they call free range and out doing their natural thing, they're not going to be big like that. You don't believe me? Look out in Africa right now. Look at some goddamn on wildebeest. Look at water buffalo. Those things, you can see their muscles through their skin. Versus our animals that we eat here in America. Look at them all just in these dang on cages with just a head part, and all they do is sit there and eat. And you can't see no muscle definitions in them whatsoever. They fatten them up so they can taste delicious to us. So what do you think happens to a human being? You will not find an incredibly and just a normal, better yet, a normal active child or a normal active human being who walks, who runs, who works out. You know what? Let's start with children. If children are playing like me and our 80s babies played, we hardly seen fat kids. And if we did see fat kids, they were the ones who had all the snacks and stuff in the house. They were the ones who had the game system, a Nintendo, an Atari, a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, and they spent their time playing the Sega Genesis. Their parents would get your fat A out there and play with your friends. I don't want to play, Mom. But all of us that didn't have, I thank God. A lot of times y'all just don't know. I thank God that we did not have the privilege of having a whole lot of this stuff. We had to play outside. The minute you wake up, especially in the summer, your mom, what y'all doing? Y'all eat? Yep, get on outside. What we gonna do? I don't know. Y'all better figure it out. That's how games like hide go seek got. That's how, I bet you I can brace this. That's how, let's see who can run and jump over this fence and go through the alley and come. That's how those games were created. But right now, all in the phones, all on their gaming systems, all day long, of course you're going to get fat. Anyway, y'all, let's keep going.
I didn't mean to.
No, I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But I want to say this to
RFK.
RFK?
That's his name. Because you're setting folks up for shame.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what you're trying. Maybe you don't know you're doing. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say you don't know, you don't realize what you do to people when you say stuff like that, because it doesn't work for everybody. And I'm going to show you, sir, because I weighed close to 300 less than 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And without the Mounjaro, this would not have happened.
There you go.
Take it off. Take it off.
There you go. And
Raise up your shirt so we can see your stomach and stuff. You could try to say Mounjaro all you want to. If you had the mental discipline to eat the right foods, to exercise, to keep yourself active, that weight would have came up. But the issue is, people, you don't gain weight in a flash. You don't. It takes time. It takes months. It takes years for you to get to that complete giant weight that you are. And you think that it's just going to come off so quick. No. For you to get years and years of eating wrong and getting big that way, it's going to take time for that weight to come completely off. When we did our sports medicine section and how our athletes that came in, they need to lose weight quick, instantly, guess what? Certain type of foods. Calorie deficit. We want you burning more calories than you are eating. It's all about calories in and calories out. And not only that, strictly, if you want to do it the right way, you're drinking water. No, not no sugary drinks, not no 0 calories. We are saying nothing but water. And if you are eating fruits and vegetables, we're going to try to make sure that you can eat them as much different raw vegetables, you heard me, that you can eat that. If you're eating meat, whatever, then we just want salt and pepper. That's it. Meat, vegetables, fruit, water. One thing I do when I just teach this big time, folks, it's on my channel right now. Y'all can go check it out on my playlist. So you go to playlist, look at the healthy section of it. I break some stuff down. I go and I show people. I get a half a watermelon. I'll say, here go a half a watermelon. Here go like 6 carrots. Here go like 3 celeries. Here go like 2 Granny Smith apples. Who all can eat that? I can't eat all that. But then here go 4 tablespoons of ranch dressing. There's more calories in these 4 tablespoons of ranch dressing than it is in what I just presented to you. And you will be in a calorie deficit. But oh no, take the easy way out. Let's get hit with all this medicine. Let's get a quick surgery. Everything has to be quick. And what you don't realize is that your body has to make adjustments to the weight loss. Whenever you're losing weight, the natural way your body is adjusting to it. You lose a pound, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Your body is adjusting to it. Your heart is adjusting to it. Your inside organs, different things are adjusting to that. Your pancreas is adjusting to it. Okay, your liver is adjusting to it. But when you go and get something done so quick, so fast, all of a sudden you start having these organ issues. You didn't give it a chance to adjust. I know what I'm talking about, folks. I'm telling y'all right now, I did this for a number of years. I have not found anybody say, well, I did everything you said, and it's just not happening. I'm just predisposed to fat. The only way I can do is get the... No. We live in a microwave generation. You want instant results, and you know I'm telling the truth. So anyway, folks, my biggest thing that I wanted to cover in this was the fact that Whoopi Goldberg is going to be pissed off because, that RFK seemed to be shaming folks. Well, you know what? You need to bring that back. You need to bring that back. Hey, tell you what. Do you have a problem with telling your sons, oh my God, you stink? You need to take a shower. There you go, stink shaming. Did you have a problem with that? No, did you? When your child was looking, when your children got dirty outside and they came in, gotta go in there, take a shower, take a bath. Why? You are dirty. There you go, dirt shaming. When your children got to a point to where they just was not caring about how their hair looked, oh, it's time for a haircut. There you go, hair shaming. But God forbid you get fat. Come on, y'all, let's be real. You know that when you look at a person, I don't care who you are, you don't look at, oh, that's just a beautiful soul. When you see a large individual, your brain goes, they're fat. It don't mean that you're being mean or anything. It's just that's your natural response. When I see a Ferrari drive down the street, woo, that's a nice Ferrari. If I see a Cadillac, nice, woo, look at that Cadillac. If I see a putt jacked up car that's backfiring, rust stains all on it, the goddamn on muffler dragging, guess what you do? Dang, that car messed up. They need to fix that. Is that bad? No. So what is wrong when we do it to people? You see somebody walk, can you help me get to the, you gonna be like, man, you need to lose some weight because you're breathing. There you go, fat shaming. There you go, lung shaming. You're about to die, but I'm shaming. No, I'm calling out an issue that's going on with you. If I didn't, you know what? What y'all call fat shaming It's actually not that. I'm not talking about the people that's deliberately roasting folks just because they're roasted. I'm talking about people who literally is saying this because they're saying you need to do something about yourself. Y'all don't even understand that. If I happen to have a booger in my nose and I'm talking to my patients or in the meeting, I would hope somebody say, you got a booger in your nose. There you go, mucus booger shaming. No, they're not saying that to actually talk about me. They're saying it because they think that I need to fix it, help it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how this wokeism has infiltrated a lot of people's minds to not get you to understand that. Yes, I don't care who you are in, y'all. My fellow doctors, nurses, NPs, therapists, y'all know I'm telling the truth. And on our forms, we put in there, patient is a 35-year-old morbid obese person. You got to let people know this. Want to know why? Because people can hurt themselves when they got to turn, when they got to help them go from being supine to sitting, from sitting to standing. You got to know because a lot of things come with that. If they're syncope, if they got orthostatic hypotension, all these different things come as a result of a lot of people just simply being too big. There is a video on the internet right now. You guys don't have to believe me. Go look it up. There is a woman who is morbidly obese. She has a stroller. She gets out the car with her baby in the stroller. She falls down and the stroller started running away. She couldn't even get up to save her baby that was going towards traffic. A pedestrian has to run by and catch that stroller for this woman because she couldn't get up. Now, if I was to say to that woman, if you lost some weight, you would be way more agile. You would have been able to get up and go save your baby. There you go, fat shaming. Bull crap. Say what you want to on it. Let's see what else this is about.
I try to tell everybody, listen, this worked for me. This may work for y'all. You cannot take it out of people's hands if it can help. Because if we can keep people healthy, if we can get rid of diabetes, if we can get rid of all of the things cardiovascular, what's wrong with trying to do that?
Nothing.
You're wrong on this, R.
No, he's not. You won't have to worry about having to do those surgeries. You won't have to worry about getting the medication if you were eating whole foods that had all the nutrients and the vitamins and the essentials that you need. You wouldn't have to worry about it. If you were eating right, you never would have to worry about that. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to fix the issue. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take nothing away from this, I don't know. I just gave y'all some straight game. This stuff, I told you, I've done this for years, especially with a lot of our sports medicine, football players and things like that, right? I don't care who you are. These quick fix, Ozempic and all that stuff is not going to fix the issue. If you have a headache and you take Tylenol, did it fix your issue? Yeah, no, it didn't. It got rid of the pain, but did it fix the issue that was causing the pain? No. If you break your leg, my thing is orthopedics, big time orthopedics, okay? Even though I'm directing now, I haven't had no hands-on stuff. Now I'm directing. But anyway, my point is this. Very experienced in this. If you break a bone and I give you some powerful medicine like some morphine to where you can't feel your broken bone, I say, go on about your way and walk. And you sitting there limping. Hey, I'm limping, but hey, it doesn't hurt. Did I fix your problem? No. So what I'm saying is this. Taking Ozempic, getting these surgeries is not going to fix what caused you to have the need for the surgery in the first place. Whatever you're eating, whatever you're ingesting, whatever you're drinking, which soda is going to be the number one thing in the world right now. You drinking soda, you might as well hang it up. Soda is the biggest thing that is a contributor to being obese, period. It's not going to fix the issue. So why wouldn't you want to take the time to work on the issue? You start to lose the weight. Your life is completely changed because you fixed the issue. But by you trying to do this quick fix, the issue is not gone. You taking Ozempic, the issue is not gone. I don't care if you try to go and get cryogenics done to your fat to get rid of your fat. It's not going to fix the issue. Go and get all the liposuction you want to. It did not fix the issue. Do you want the issue fixed or do you only want the symptoms fixed? Anyway, folks, let me know what you guys all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. And don't forget to do what you guys all see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. If you want to see the next video in chronological order, it's going to be up there. Things that I do as a variety on this channel, right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I'm praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.